Anglican Aid has been building relationships between Australian Christians and needy communities around the world for decades, beginning in 1934 with the Archbishop of Sydney's Winter Appeal for the poor here in Sydney during the Great Depression. Through these years, Christians in the Diocese of Sydney have been giving generously to those in need locally, but also lifting their vision beyond Australia to provide relief, aid and ministry support to people overseas. The Archbishop of Sydney's Anglican Aid was formed to help Australian Christians to care effectively for brothers and sisters in need, and today is supporting more than 100 projects around the world. I'm deeply thankful for the work of Anglican Aid in bringing help and hope to people in need around the world, and for the opportunity to work with local churches to see communities transformed by grace. Anglican Aid is a truly gospel-driven overseas aid and ministry support agency. It cares for vulnerable people by equipping Christians to show practical love in their community in the name of Jesus. In some of the poorest places in the world, Anglican Aid is helping followers of Jesus to feed the hungry, nurse the sick, support children, vulnerable women and people with disabilities, refugees, persecuted Christians, and more. Its projects are community-led. It works closely with the local church to understand and address the needs that are most important to them. This could be helping children with disabilities in northern India access physiotherapy, healthcare and training, or providing seedlings for an income-generating crop in North Ethiopia, or constructing water tanks in Kenya or Pakistan to reduce diseases from drinking contaminated water. And when there are disasters and emergencies, Anglican Aid shows Christ's love in action to those affected, supplying essentials like food, medicine, and materials or shelters. Provisions are distributed by local Christians to those who need them. So all projects supported by Anglican Aid, our long-term sustainable development projects, and our urgent emergency relief initiatives are delivered through faithful believers on the ground, which means the good news accompanies all our work and God's name is glorified amongst the nations. Alongside our development work, Anglican Aid is helping to strengthen our partners and their churches by sending Christian leaders to trusted Bible colleges in their own cultural context, where they are trained for a lifetime of ministry. Since 2004, Anglican Aid has sponsored the training of over 780 Bible college students in Africa, Asia, the Pacific and the Middle East. These men and women are being equipped to share the good news of Jesus with their neighbours, which brings true and lasting change. I invite you to prayerfully consider supporting the work of Anglican Aid and seeing if there are ways in which you can get involved.